You used to want me bad. Now you got that little show. Can you pull that skit up real quick, bro? Can we start off the episode watching that, please? I just showed Ramir the skit. I did a skit with Alana last night, I was the first guest on her new show. You guys were the second guest. Mm-hmm. That was fire. She got a new show, Club Creative. It's on the pod page. So I was like, y'all want to do something like a radio host skit? Turn it up on your laptop a little bit. Run it back. And
what? Oh, yeah, shorty.
Look at this shit, bro.
Caller number 9, you're on air.
Hey there, Miss Radio Star. Do you still like buttered bagels in the morning? Every time I eat a buttered bagel, I'm like, Alana used to love buttered bagels. Always been cute. Since back in the day, you used to want me really bad. Now you got that little show. Who's that guy in there with you? With the clear glasses.
Do you know this guy?
That's your new man. I remember when you fell in the hallway at school.
That was
Is that Karen's comment?
Wait, Jerry?
Bro, this shit
is giving maybe we should call
Bro, I literally watched this shit like 50 times. I was so fucking weak.
That nigga said, I remember when you fell in the hallway at school.
Yeah. Those are actually real facts about her because she told me, I was like, what is some like personal stuff that happened to you that if somebody said you would know like they were from high school? She was like, she told me to say buttered bagels and she told me to say fall in the hallway. So like that was actual shit. But yeah, how you guys doing, man? What's good?
Doing good, man.
Yeah.
Feeling great.
Glad to be here, man. Another day to be alive. Grateful.
For sure.
Right.
I see you guys just did your first pop-up event of the year. At, was that place called the product store?
Yeah, it's called Product
Okay.
Store. Yeah.
How was that? How was the first one?
It was cool, bro. It turned out good. We only had like 3-4 days promo.
Shout out to everybody that pulled
lit.
up on us, too.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it.
It was a great turnout, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It was cool.
Yeah, I know you used to have a physical location. That's like when I actually have it documented the first time I ever found out about Bleubeing when I went to your store at Selden Market.
Oh, yeah.
We can pull that up too, actually, bro. It's
Hold on, you pulled up with somebody.
it was I put up with Larry, so we did a Larry video there.
I do remember that.
It was One Pump's listening party.
Yeah.
So it's actually is documented. I sent it to you. So you just type in Larry goes to One Pump.
Because he
Should pop up.
was one point. That's when everybody pulled up.
That's what it was.
That was when everybody pulled up.
I was just looking at that video the other day.
This one?
When they had
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually the first like
remember that.
Larry video I did like in the wild.
Hey yo.
I remember
This was-
that video.
this was a vibe.
Oh, yeah, Drew.
Damn.
What was this, like 2022?
Yeah, it had to be.
Yeah, I think it was like 2 years ago.
That was
man.
22, yeah. That was like 22. 22, 23.
Yeah, I think it was 22.
Yeah, let's see what the store looks like. Yeah, so this was your physical location at Bleubeing. Maybe
the
just you
drill.
can turn down a little bit, Karen. Maybe just tell us about your experience having
A store.
physical storefront. Like, what'd you learn from doing that? Why'd you leave Selden Market?
Yeah.
And I know now you guys do like pop-ups and like you have a setup in a U-Haul. Like you've been doing these U-Haul pop-ups.
Yeah, for sure. I just felt like creatively, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I felt kind of boxed in with a storefront. Like it was always like a dream of mine, you know what I'm saying, to like have a storefront and have a physical location, but like, you know, as times change, you know what I mean? It's like another way to approach, you know, running a business. So, like you said, the U-Haul, you know what I mean? Pop-ups, you know, not being so accessible.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like
You
it's
don't
just,
want to be as accessible?
yeah,
Or-
you know what I mean? Like it just add like more of a, you feel what I'm saying? Like a need for what you got going on.
Makes
Need
it
for
feel
the
like-
product.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they feel like if it's hard to get to us, it's going to bring more of a drive for people to get to our product.
You
know
get what I'm saying?
Like,
It's like a marketing thing.
Like
Like,
a supply and demand thing.
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying? Yeah, so taking
Yeah.
that into accountability and just like, you know, it's a great experience though. Like,
long were you
great
there?
I
experience.
miss it,
Like,
bro, 2 years.
years
yeah,
at
2
Selden.
years, yeah.
But
2
we
years.
been at Selden. We was at Selden longer than 2 years. We was actually
before
like
that.
them. We had the little store kiosk in the
yeah.
middle of middle of Selden, and that's how we started. And then eventually we was like, hey, we want to get a storefront, and then we did what we had to do. Everything was going perfect. We ended up making the dream come true. Us getting the storefront, us
Off top.
coming together, figuring out the colors and how we was gonna do everything, and
Nice,
to see everything coming to fruition was pretty amazing to see that turnout. Though.
I had all them videos, bro.
Yeah, I do.
Remember
too.
when we had what's bro name? The heavyset, he came through and like recorded all that shit.
I can't
Damn,
remember.
I wonder where he at. I forgot bro name. I can't remember his name.
Not
bro.
Full Metal.
Nah, not Full
Well,
Metal.
I'm thinking that's like the
He was
first
in the
videographer I
beats,
think of when bro say heavy set videographer.
but nah, his name started with like an A or some shit.
A
Adon.
Adante.
Adante,
Yeah,
Yeah,
He ain't
pulled
even
up.
that big though.
I'm,
Bro said
Hey,
heavy set.
hey, look,
Adante,
husky.
like, pull up a picture of
Little
Adante.
husky.
We did a couple. We did an episode, maybe even 2 with him. We did a couple things. with
yeah,
him.
I think I seen him.
Yeah,
Yeah, he came
him.
through, shot all the footage.
Yeah.
Like I got all that. I'm finna drop that on YouTube too real soon. Like
What was the most challenging part, I guess, about having a physical storefront?
I would say,
What'd you
as
think?
far as being at the location we was at, was getting people's attention, because a lot of people would come to our store and be like, hey, I know about y'all brand, but I didn't know y'all was here. And the whole time we was posting on social media and on our stories and on the brand page, the store location, but
Yeah.
everybody don't be on social media all the time, so that's understandable. But
they just
our
there
main
all the
goal
time,
was
bro.
trying to get the people that didn't know about us to come to our store, like get that real traffic, as you would a Foot Locker or a store you would see in the mall, where they'd be like, oh, I'm trying to go there and take a look. A lot of people didn't know where we were, because not too many people, I don't believe not too many people knew about Selden for real.
Well, I guess
though.
even during the Selden market days, were y'all still trying to push like traffic to the site, like were people
Oh,
still
yeah, we was
ordering?
pushing to the site
for sure, be able to
OD.
buy it
For sure.
online.
Yeah, and there was a
Yeah,
lot of
most
times
definitely.
where we went. I would just be like, "Hey, if you bought a product online and you in the city, just message us and let us know, and either you can come to the store or we'll come to you, or we'll meet up, drop it off, do the transaction like that, because not everybody got the time to make it because of work, kids,
Right.
life, So we just try to make it to where we can reach everybody and get their stuff, because shipping does be a hassle. A lot of people like me, I don't like shipping. I'd rather go get my stuff in person. So we just
You don't
made
like
it.
you don't like stuff getting shipped to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like that for other people too. So we just try to make it to where it was easier for everybody to be able to get their product, and at a time where they wanted to get it, because some people don't like waiting. So we try to do our best that we can to get it to them directly.
Nah, that's a fact. I
Yeah,
think
there
that
goes
helped
Dante
too.
right there. Bro ain't that big.
Yeah, bro, I'm sorry,
Got a
bro.
little husky on him.
Shout out my boy. But yeah.
Yeah, he
Nah, I
cool
fuck with
people's
it,
though,
Dante,
man.
yeah.
Shout out to
I
him.
definitely fuck with bro. Yeah, I think that helped though. Like what he said, like, you know what I mean, actually pulling up and dropping the merchandise off. Like we really built that connection with our people. Like we got real support. Like
I think it sets you apart too, because I mean most brands don't have a physical storefront,
Facts.
so it
Facts.
does give your brand a sense of like professionalism,
For
or
sure.
like what I'm saying,
For
like
sure. I
you're
agree.
like in a real life. I mean,
Facts.
I know the fashion industry is just changing a lot, so it's like
Every
right
day.
now I know.
Every
Well, first
day.
of all, physical locations been dying out.
Dan out.
Like all, not even just clothing brands, like
Yeah,
a bunch
in
of
general.
stuff.
Yeah, even
You
just
see MacArthur Mall about to shut down, I think.
Over with.
yeah.
Okay.
So people like have businesses of all kinds have been trying to adapt to this new way of selling products, which is online. And I don't know if you guys are hip to like the new thing right now is like I forgot what it's called, like social shopping, I think, where it'll be like a live stream and people will be
Oh, yeah,
showcasing
like,
products, and then you could be in the live and you can comment, interact with other like buyers, and then like buy stuff straight from the live.
On what?
Yeah,
All
I
that
see. It's
like
an
on
app.
TikTok and
It's an
shit?
app
It's on
too, other than
TikTok, too?
TikTok. There's an app too. There's an app where they be doing like reselling stuff. Like the person that's selling the stuff go live, show the products, and then it be like auction based.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
for
an app
real.
like that as well.
That's hard. We
It's
gotta
an
tap
app.
It brings
I
that
ain't heard of
social
that.
aspect from social media
Yeah.
to shopping.
Exactly.
So
know
they
what I'm
can see
saying?
the product, and then on TikTok, I be seeing that they be on live with their products,
Yeah.
having it on. Then they be trying to tell people about the brand and
Yeah.
the material, the weight, all of that. It's very
Man, I ain't gonna
informative.
lie. I deleted the TikTok.
I be
Me
on
too.
TikTok all the
That
time.
night
and
when
I
it- when
can't.
they went out.
Yes, bro. And I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
read that.
Bro, they got iPhones selling for like 5 million on
10,000.
eBay or something. I saw I don't know if it was live. I saw somebody said 5 billion. Type in iPhone selling with TikTok installed. I saw like 10,000,
I seen
20,000.
I seen
racks.
10. I seen
10.
I'm
I
like,
was like
bruh.
10 racks for the phone.
Bro, that shit got me
Too much.
tight.
Honestly, I was never really addicted to TikTok.
Nah, I won't either
I'm not
though.
gonna lie.
But like just from like a selling standpoint, you feel me? Like I would like to be more active on that shit. But now it's just
I
like,
enjoy
we gotta-
TikTok.
we gotta
I
go
enjoy
through-
TikTok
we
a
gotta go
lot.
through our
No
shit.
cap.
Used iPhones preloaded with TikTok are on sale for up to 50,000.
This
People
shit
gotta
crazy.
have
You
it,
are
man.
a bozo. If you buy a fucking phone for 50,000 for
Facts.
TikTok,
Facts.
Imagine
You're
how
dumb.
many people
You're just
deleted theirs and was making hundreds of thousands
Nah,
and
for
deleted
real.
it. And then when they didn't think that was gonna come back. Then when it did, everybody like, oh snap.
they all went to the red note shit.
Yep.
For
Red
sure.
Note
My girl
lemonade.
was on that.
For
Not
sure.
well, so my girl. So I've been kind of seeing it in real time how if it affects TikTok users because my girl was like addicted to TikTok. She was always watching that shit.
Who won't? What girl? What girl?
Right.
won't?
So it should that it gets banned or whatever. She downloads Red Note. She's on Red Note for maybe like 2 days, 3 days.
Yeah.
But then now she switched to Instagram. So now she just scroll Instagram.
Okay.
So that really showed
I
me
used
like
to be addicted to Instagram
like
scrolling
it
too,
wasn't
though.
that hard for somebody to like get over TikTok.
No,
You know
no,
what
for
I'm saying?
sure. It's just a platform. You
Yeah,
feel what
it's
I'm
just-
saying? Like, for real, if anything, YouTube the most addicting. I'm gonna be real.
YouTube is the most fire.
YouTube,
I
and
love
They have
it.
everything.
It's the
It
new
is the
TV.
most
It's the new
fire.
television. in
Yeah,
my
no
opinion,
cap.
like you can see everything up there.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, bro, I still watch long form content. I
Yeah.
don't really watch too much short form
Facts,
content. Like I'll
facts.
literally sit there and watch like a 2-3 hour podcast
Same, bro.
or like
I'm the same
you know
way,
what I'm
I
saying,
ain't gonna lie.
documentary.
Yeah, documentaries. That's I watch those.
But some people can't. Like even like with my girl, like I'll be watching a podcast with her, like she can't focus on that shit for too
Facts.
long. She's like, "What are they talking about?" Like,
Facts.
you're not listening. Like,
Facts.
she's like,
Facts. I be hating that shit.
know.
When I'm locked in on the interview, I'm like, be quiet. Like, be locked in on the interview.
So okay, so we talking about y'all physical location, y'all and y'all been doing these U-Haul pop-ups.
sure.
You went to Art Basel last
yeah,
year.
Miami.
Y'all went with the
Basel,
U-Haul?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trucked it up,
Yeah. So that was a dope experience. You know, sometimes like doing shit on the wing, you know what I'm saying? Like on the fly, just doing it and kind of seeing the outcome, you know what I'm saying? And it was a good outcome. Like, you know what I mean? Networking is just building a relationship with people in another state. You know, I got a few homies out there, so they plugged me in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually went to Booby Trap on the river.
What's that?
It's like a strip club out there.
Oh yeah, bro.
pulled
A lot
up.
of strip clubs. I do
Pulled
too.
up.
I
I
used
You
pulled
to.
want to
up.
go,
Not as much
bro?
as that.
I only been to one strip club. And that
In
was
your
on
life?
That in my life, and it was on his birthday.
Where was that at?
Hold
And
on, wait.
we was in Atlanta.
Oh yeah. Nah, that was
was the only
lit. I
time
ain't
I
gonna lie.
I say that because before the pod, he was like, "Yo, I want to go to Sauce Walker strip club."
I want to go to the
Right.
Sauce Factory.
Nah, we
too.
definitely gonna be there. Like
I do
off
wanna
top
hit
with the
one.
U-Haul for sure. Like
With the U-Haul.
with
Yeah.
the U-Haul,
That'd be crazy.
We gonna pull up.
So y'all went to Art Basel. Did y'all like just go out there and experience stuff, or did y'all actually do a pop up and like? sell
It was
stuff?
more so like so
networking.
yeah, so like Second Ave. During Art Basel, like the whole Wynwood district,
Yeah.
like that's where all the motion at. You know what I'm saying?
Every
that's where it's lit at.
every year.
Yep.
It's on that same street. They let the creatives take over. They have spray painters, graffiti artists, everything. Like they basically like here, have at it. I'm not sure how the process works as far as the brands getting they store placements for these stores and how that work, but
Yeah.
I feel like it's like a do what you gotta do, make it look good, but make sure this junk clean before y'all leave, like type thing. Cause them setups in Miami for Art Basel is crazy. Like they
Facts.
fire. Like you go in there, you don't even want to leave. It's like a museum,
Facts.
and it's for merchandise. So it's like you seeing everything. Like you seeing all types of garments, art, people. It's a dope environment to be in, bro. And it's all night too, all day to all
Yeah, that
night.
shit-
24/7.
Yeah, I would
Nah,
say
facts.
for real, like it get real busy around like 5 o'clock, 5, 6 o'clock.
In
That's
the morning or
the afternoon.
Okay.
That's when mostly everybody getting their best fit song,
Yeah.
getting their money right, and everybody there.
Yeah, that should be lit. It's crazy because the last time, before this previous time, I had seen bro out there.
Yeah, I
Like,
met him out there.
Yeah.
That's where y'all met?
No.
Nah.
I
just saw each
seen
other.
him though. Yeah, we
Yeah.
linked up out there and shit.
I
like-
was out there with my boys because we go every year. Like we did a thing where we started going every year. So once we started going, I seen him out there. I was like, oh shit, what's up, bro? And I met up with everybody and we all popped up. We was just posted up chilling. He had the rack, he had everything, all the
Yeah.
merch, and we was literally on the street, like on the street.
Yeah.
And people just coming up. People just coming up,
Yeah.
buying, asking about the brand, networking. It was pretty dope for that. It was pretty dope.
So I guess is the actual like Art Basel the actual like event? Is that like one street?
Nah, so it's
it's
a
like
whole,
a
I know
whole
like-
art district.
Yeah,
art,
I
and,
know
art
like-
and fashion
Like Something in the
district.
Water, for example. Like Something in the Water will happen, but it'll be a bunch of activations like throughout the city.
Yeah.
But Something in the
Yeah.
Water is like the main thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like
so that's the
that.
same
It's
thing with
like
Art
that.
Basel. Like Art Basel has they have it at like a big facility. I think that's like their art museum or
Yeah.
however, but it's
Yeah,
like
convention
a big,
center.
Yeah,
Convention
convention
That's
center.
what it is. Yeah.
And they just have everybody artwork on display. Like the banana that was taped to the wall. I seen that. That sold
I've
for.
seen that.
It was a banana taped to a wall that sold for a couple of $100K.
That-
I
Can
we look that up?
believe.
Yeah, that was like 20. What year
I
was
think
that?
that was
bro?
21, 22.
I think it was before.
A
that,
regular
bro.
banana.
A regular banana.
It didn't go bad?
He just taped it, duct taped it.
But it didn't go bad though, it didn't spoil.
I
No,
don't
bro,
even know.
somebody
I
bought
can't
it. Somebody
even-
bought it and
I
ate
don't
it.
even know.
Somebody
Hey,
bought it and
ate
ate it. Yes.
That one right
Oh, nah,
there?
I ain't know they ate it.
That
Yeah,
one right
yeah,
there.
that's
Yeah.
Let me
right
read
there.
some of that, Karen. What is that saying? Zoom in on that.
It said
2019. That was
Yep,
2019.
it was 2019.
Comedian-
6.2 million.
Or
I remember seeing that.
wait,
shit.
Comedian is a 2019 artwork. It's called Comedian. Okay, it's a 2019 artwork by Italian. Zoom in a little more. By Italian artist Maurizio,
Catalan.
created in an edition of 3. It appears as a fresh banana affixed to a wall with duct tape.
That's
As a work of
concept.
conceptual art, it consists of a certificate of authenticity with detailed diagrams and instructions for the proper display. Is it a real banana? Because
Yeah.
Yeah,
it would
it
go
was
bad.
real.
Man. It should
You
be,
couldn't
it
touch
should be
it.
black. Like
You
can't-
couldn't touch
Yeah,
it, but it was
should
real
be,
banana
but
because the person that
shit.
bought it, it was a video. I believe it was an Instagram video where somebody had ate the banana.
Oh, here it is. Okay, so it had previously sold. Wait, the piece and one of its sisters had previously sold for 120,000 each at Art Basel.
Yes.
He has some
crazy.
dog shit.
I don't
Maurizio has
fucking
some
know,
dog
man.
shit.
That's honestly dumb to me though. Like it's a fucking banana.
But you know, like the art world, bro, it's like it's endless.
Why did that
like,
banana get so much hype?
Because with art is it sometimes art is undefined and it's really a perspective thing.
really is.
honestly, like if you see something, you could just say this and then somebody could feel this way about
Yeah.
it. Somebody could see it in this type of light. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
really all opinionated in how your perspective of how you see art.
Exactly.
Some
So
people can see
we-
art is good. Some people see it as bad. Some people like, what is this? And some
Yeah.
people's like, well, I see this, and when I see this piece of
Exactly.
art.
Facts.
So it's all just a perspective, honestly. But for somebody to spend, 2 people to spend over $100K on a banana taped to a wall is pretty
That's a
insane.
That's hilarious, bro.
you got a bag if you doing that.
I remember seeing that video of Virgil when he was talking about the candle. I've probably seen it.
Yeah,
when
I
he was
did.
like,
I definitely.
he was
did.
like, it was some shit where he was like, art is. How do you say? He was like, basically, art is kind of defined by the space it's in.
Yeah,
So he was like,
is.
I can spend all my time. He had a candle. He was like a regular candle.
Yeah.
He was like, I can either spend all my time designing this candle to make it look like artistic, or I can design the space that the candle
Around
sits
it.
in and
Fact.
just like put it in there.
Nah, fact. That's
That is a fact.
yeah,
that's
a
2
good
ways
point.
to look. That's actually
That's a
2
good
ways
point.
to look at art. Like not only the art itself, but what's around it that can make it art.
Mm-hmm.
So
Fact.
that's pretty too. That's 2 dope ways, man. Shout out to Virgil. That's my fave, man.
Nah, for sure.
My favorite.
Okay, so we bouncing around a little bit. I guess can you guys just tell us maybe how you guys met? How did Bleubeing start?
Okay.
Well,
Whoever want to take it.
I'll go first.
Yeah,
Then I
you go,
guess I
you
can
go.
tell you how I met him. It started off just like I'm just like a regular customer like everybody else, except before I met him. Like I said in the last interview, one of my homegirls, I was working at a club, and she came in with a baby blue and white blue hoodie. Like it just had the blue art. It was a blue art hoodie.
Oh, so Bleubeing was already a thing.
Yeah,
When y'all
yeah,
met.
yeah.
Okay,
So I asked her, I was like, "Hey, man, where you get a hoodie?" And she was trying to front, talking about something. You gotta know him. She was like, "You gotta know him on some secret stuff." So I'm like, "Okay, that's cool." So I just did my thing, whatever. And then one day I seen him post. He had a Bleubeing jean jacket and pants.
Oh yeah, the
With
denim.
the studios going down, and then he had the studio jean jacket. It was dark denim. So I hit him up, and we linked up. At the time, he was staying close by to where I was.
Yeah,
So
not too far.
when I linked up with him, we met at a gas station, and we talked for like 2 hours. And I was
At the gas station.
yeah, and I was
minute, I ain't
locked
gonna
in.
cap.
And also at the time, I was trying to figure out my clothing stuff because I was trying to figure it out too. Because I got into the scene, and then he helped me out. But then at the end, like the whole process, I ended up just like supporting him heavy and helping him out.
Yep.
Because I'm like, I gotta learn from him. He's already in the game already, and the
Yeah.
noise he making. Like I'm in the club, I'm seeing people with Bleubeing on, and all that. So I'm already thinking he like one of the big things. So
Yeah, type shit.
I linked up with him. We had a long talk, and then after that, the rest was history. Like I stayed down, I supported every time he dropped. I copped it. Literally every time I copped it, I was posting open and closing times he had at the Selden. I was posting I was basically reposting everything. I was a mod.
Fact.
Basically,
Nah.
I was.
What were you working on at the time? Like, what was he helping you with?
Hold on, you said me?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
You said-
right.
you
So
said-
I
you
had
said he helped
a
you
so
out
I
with
had
some stuff.
I had a brand I was playing around with called One Speed.
One speed.
So I didn't really know the direction I wanted to go, but I knew that he was somebody that already had experience in it. So he was one of the first people where I was just like, hey, bro, I'm trying to do my brand and all that. It started off with a few hats. It started off with trucker hats, and he was showing me how to go about it, what would be the smart way, and then it went to T-shirts. I dropped one time when we had the storefront, and I went unanimous with it. So, like,
Fact.
when people came in, it was like, who's this? This is hard. I didn't
anonymous.
say nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro said unanimous.
Yeah, my but yeah, so I was blank faced to it, you know what I mean? Like they was like, who's this? And I'm like, it was somebody that came by, dropped off, you know what I mean? But when it sold out, I seen the impact. And I was like, hey, I could actually do this. But I ended up just still pushing my stuff off to the side because I was like, Bleubeing is where it's at right now. Like, I know I got what I want to work on, but I want to help not only me, but I want to see him and his dreams come true as well. So I just put my stuff to the side and I just stay all in, like from the jump. Like,
So, what would you say your role is at Bleubeing right now?
right now, I'm a partner. You know, we partners. At first, I would have said I was just somebody learning the game. Right, I would just like, I don't know what I would say.
I guess you could say
What was like an
assistant.
type?
Yeah,
I would
like
say like
a-
an assistant. you
Yeah,
know what
like
I'm
an
saying?
assistant role
Yeah,
at
I
first.
would say like assistant.
And
you
then
know
as
what I
we
mean?
built over times, it became a partnership where it was both of us. And he told me, like, it was one day before I left the job I was at, he texted me one night, was like, it's us, bro. Like, we gonna make this shit happen. When
Nah,
he said
for
that,
real.
that's when I had really locked in, and that's when we took off.
Facts.
So y'all like
Hey.
pushing it together now, working on
Most-
the business. Are you like helping like design pieces and
Yeah,
stuff?
Yeah,
everything. We
yeah.
bouncing back and forth to each other on
Facts,
ideas
facts.
every day, even
Facts,
with
bro.
content. Like we got more content coming soon, more events coming soon. We just bouncing ideas off each other and making everything happen.
So when you guys met and had this 2-hour conversation at the gas station, I guess like what did you see in him at the time? Like what is some advice you gave him, and why did you?
Yeah.
I guess what was the decision for you to like want a partner to work together with on this brand?
I can't remember the exact conversation, you know what I mean? It was so long ago. But just like he was the first person that really I can see and feel the ambition. You know what I'm saying? Like it was different. It hit different. You know what I mean? So just meeting him and like having that conversation and feeling his energy, I'm like, you know, this is somebody I can, you know, like we on the same time, and like little did he know, it's like you got that same ambition I got, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So just linking up and seeing that in him is like, I needed that, you know what I'm saying? And I still need that to this day. And I told him, like, bro, I need you. Like, you feel me? We trying to make this bigger than ever. Like, you know what I mean? We trying to feed our, you know, kids with this. Like, you know what I mean? This ain't just for right now. So, yeah, with that being said, like, I can't remember the exact conversation, but, you know, a little bit of that.
I drilled him with questions. All I know is I
What
drilled.
were you asking?
I was like, yo, bro, how you do? When did you start, bro? What made you want to do it?
Yeah,
Like,
that
I'm
was
asking
up.
about the clothes material because I bought the jeans. I'm like, what's the material?
I
What's
think I do
stitch
remember
count?
that. I do
All like,
remember
how
that.
you doing all of
Facts,
this? Because
facts,
like he was
facts.
doing tags on the jeans,
Yeah.
and I'm like, how you doing tags on the jeans,
Nah,
bro?
for
Like,
sure. For
who's
sure,
making
for sure.
your tags for the jeans? Like, I was drilling. I was just basically just being very.
Yeah, student of the game. Just
Yeah,
trying
very studious. You're just
Yeah.
trying to understand everything that's going on, like how the business really worked, because I had no idea. I always was outside looking in,
Yeah,
but to
yeah.
see somebody that's already in the game, I took it as an advantage to figure out the lifestyle, like the business, like how to do it, and then it just grew.
Yeah.
I resonate with that too. Like just like feeling like you need a partner. Like it's not
sure.
fun doing this shit alone, and it could be a lot easier with someone. Like that's like me and Karen for real. Like I started the
Yeah.
pod probably like I was doing the pod for like 2 years before I even met Karen.
Yeah.
We just met. He pulled up and like shot. he put up with OnlyFriends, I think, and he like shot like some behind the scenes stuff with them. That's where we met.
Okay.
And then we just ended up locking in. He comes to every episode. He's like our like producer.
Yeah.
But I'll be telling him the same shit, bro. Like he is a big help to what I have going on. Keeps me motivated. Keeps me like keeps me locked in. Yeah, so you gotta. It's good to have somebody that you can like really build with like that.
Most definitely.
Yeah, good
it's
balance.
so important. Yeah, that balance. Like, man, that shit's so important, bro. Like,
Yeah, no, chasing your dreams is a lonely road, bro.
most definitely.
So if you can find somebody that's really all on the same page, y'all can
You get what I'm
y'all get
saying?
a lot done.
And it ain't no I team. You know what I mean? And for real, like he said, like he sacrificed a lot. Like, you know what I mean? Like putting your shit to the side to focus on like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit, you know, it takes a lot in a person. Like, and I pay attention to all that. You know what I mean? So,
You said you did the anonymous drops. Is One Speed ever coming back?
Possibly. So when I did do it, I did 20 hoodies and like 40 shirts, and they sold out in a month. And I was quite surprised because when it comes to like the store, like of course Bleubeing was doing great, but I wanted to see how my product was going to pan out, and for it to get the attention that it got, because one thing he always told me was quality is everything. Like if you're gonna sell a product, make sure you got quality to make sure that that's going to be something people going to wear. So that was one of the first things I made sure I did, like make sure the quality t-shirts and the hoodies. I learned about bulk orders, how to do all of that through him. So it was really a dope experience just to be able to put out my product and see people buy it. Like, but I definitely was just thinking about that the other day though. I was just thinking about One Speed. Should I drop something else? So
most definitely,
I might just do
a collab
something
or some
else.
shit.
Especially like when you get the Twitch, really, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I just started streaming too on Twitch and all of that. So once I really get that going, I'm gonna start really utilizing like the brand and everything into the Twitch.
Exactly.
Yeah. I noticed actually on Alana's when Alana interviewed you guys. Well, actually, I edited that with her.
Oh, for real?
Like because I was showing her like these like tips and tricks how to edit like more efficiently on Premiere. So I actually edited that whole y'all whole interview together like
that's hard.
at NSU.
You went in on it. That's
Yeah,
hard.
but so I noticed on that one, you guys said that you want to really try to focus on doing more content, more
Most
marketing,
definitely.
different things with social media.
Yeah.
What else you guys have in mind? What are you doing on Twitch? Like you playing games?
Yeah, so I'm doing gameplay and reactions right now. So I just started like 2 weeks ago, but yeah, I'm doing gameplay and reactions. I really want to get into the IRL chatting thing. Well, right now, my base right now is the video game world right now. So
What games?
2K, Call of Duty. I just got the FIFA. I love soccer. You know what I mean?
Bro, y'all heard of Splitgate?
Split.
Bro, it's this game my boy just put me on with, my boy TC. That shit fire. Pull that up a little bit.
Yeah, what
it's
is
kind of
it?
like it feels like when you play it, it feels kind of like Halo, like how it moves,
shit.
how it shoots and stuff. It's kind of similar to Halo.
I'm a big fan of Halo. I ain't gonna
But it's a
lie.
little bit different. Like you could like open and close. You can go through portals and shit. But
okay.
It's a fun game though.
Marvel jump.
It's fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Everybody drop a
that shit
second
is
one
like
too.
some Halo
Like
shit.
Apex.
That is like some Halo shit. I ain't gonna lie.
So you streaming on Twitch? Any like what else you guys thinking like as far as content wise?
Definitely getting more to the TikTok. Definitely got to reach out to
Well, you ain't
Instagram.
doing shit on TikTok.
We started.
He got.
Oh, you still got you didn't delete yours.
No, I didn't. I never deleted mine because I always
I
do
can't get all
like
that shit.
me first. I ain't gonna lie. I shop on TikTok, like not gear, like clothes, but like streaming equipment, my podcast stuff, like and just gear for us, like microphones, tripods, and stuff that we would need to be able to do the content. Because people, when they post the content, they posting a link, and if the link is on the TikTok shop, I'm gonna buy it because I want to see, I want our brand to make sure we got everything we need for content, and it's cheap.
You know, and I used the mic today. I meant to tell you, bro. Like the shit is A1. The mics he had bought.
Yeah,
But yeah,
TikTok got some
other
products.
than like content and shit, like I told myself like this year I want to put more focus into the people. You know what I'm saying? Like the community.
What do you mean by that?
Like really just like giving back. You feel me? I feel like we done had so much support. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that's it really mean a lot to me. So it's like I want to put, you know, that energy back into the people. You know, we might do, free shirts and you know what I'm saying, like all type of shit going on. So just doing like a lot of that through this year.
More events as well. That's gonna involve the people as well, because we do an event every year. We do a cookout every year. So we want to expand it. Like we want to get into like. I always want to get into like the stuff for the kids, like finding ways where we can go up to the schools, talk to the kids, even if it's after school programs, doing coat drives for the city, for downtown Norfolk, because we know how it is out there. There's always people out there struggling and eating jackets and all. So we want to do more coat drive, food drives, and just starting to be more active in our community, and give back, because without them, we wouldn't be where we are.
And that's a fact. And that's really what it is. Like, I feel like we owe them a lot. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. So.
I've been talking to a few people about this, bro. Some of the best people that I've seen do it is like Bobby Blaze. He does a lot of things.
Yeah, Bobby Blaze, that's my guy, man.
Shout out, Bobby.
Bro, also,
bro.
side note, Bobby, me, you, and Bobby are the only people I know with the meta glasses.
Oh yeah, these joints tough,
bro.
man.
I had mine on Alana's show too. We've been doing content with them. Yeah, I seen. That's why I noticed that you had the meta glasses. But Bobby does a lot of stuff for the community. I was just talking about it with Shaggy. He does a lot of stuff giving back. Right. And I've been thinking about it myself because we haven't really done much as far as giving back. But I have been thinking about, like, I want to try to do something. Because I feel like the narrative is usually like people want to wait for like famous people or like celebrities or politicians to come to your area and make an impact. But like usually the local creatives get overlooked, or even we might even overlook ourselves.
Fact.
Like you can do something to give back. You don't have to give back to 1 million people. Even if you get back to 50 people, 10 people, that's still making an impact on those kinds of
You don't
lives.
know how many people you touching, and then the word spread, man.
Yeah.
The word spread like the Bible, man.
Facts.
Like, all you gotta do is just put your faith and your trust into your people that support you, and they gonna do the rest of the speaking for you. You know what I mean? Like, it's no telling what they gonna tell other people. Like, all you can do is be the best you can and just show as much love as you can.
And you don't know, like, that particular moment or time, you know what I'm saying? When you giving back, that could really uplift a person. Like, you don't know what they got going on.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. So it's like.
Also, let me not leave out Cameron Bertrand. We did a panel at his like charity event recently. Yeah. He does a lot of giving back. Gives back to families and helps like gunshot victim survivors and like his bunch of different shit.
Yeah, him and Bobby, bro, they put it like shout them out.
Bro, Bobby's gonna be the mayor one day.
For sure.
I can see that
that too.
I can see that. The community where he be doing,
Facts.
it's amazing. Like, and the turnouts, the outcomes, that's just nothing but time, dedication, like, and a purpose with a drive. Like, and to all the people that helps him out, shout out to y'all, because y'all really help change people's lives. Like,
bro, and Bobby's genuinely passionate about that shit. Like,
yes,
Bobby's the person that we've done the most podcasts with, and like the most, like we have like 7 episodes together, like a bunch of skits, bunch of content. Yeah. So I've gotten to know Bobby and like build a real friendship over these years of just like creating shit. And who you see like at the events on the internet, like that's really him. Like he's not putting up a front. Like he's really passionate about that shit. Like
he see us, he put straight up on us, man. Show us straight love. It's not a time where Bobby hasn't seen us at an event he didn't cop. Yeah. And he literally be like, bro, take a picture with me.
No cap.
Take a picture of me in the merch.
Like,
you see the shit we did with the meta glasses at the go-karting place?
I didn't. I need to see
pull
that.
that up, please, bro.
I need. That's what I'm saying. We gotta get.
Bro, we started these new characters called Bradley and Cooper. We've been wearing these wigs. Go to it's pinned on my page, like the first post. You can go to my page. Yeah, well, it's on both, but you can get to it easier on my page. So just show the picture first. It's the first pin post. So that's us with the wigs. That's Bradley and Cooper. So we've been doing different content, and so this one we used the meta glasses. You can open it up. So we use the meta glasses and like made this content. We went to this like go-karting place. Just go to the next one. Turn it up on your laptop.
Hello.
Or like emo.
Did you get the meta glasses in?
Yeah, I got the glasses.
Yeah, Mark sent it to us, man. He wanted us to go and try out the go-karting place with him and get some footage.
I'm currently looking at some dudes. What flavor? It ain't even just indoor carton. It's in the.
They looked out, bro. So we went in there, like we talked to the owner, this guy Patrick, and he let us do all this for free. He even gave us like 6 extra passes for free to come back and do it again.
Yo, that's hard.
I will say he hasn't hit me up about it, but he was like, yo, all I ask is send me the video before you post it for approval. I'm like, yeah, I got you. But I don't like sending people shit for approval. Like even when I do skits with people, like the shit I just did with Alana, I just post it. Because I feel like that's like my creative expression. So like I don't really want you to like approve my creative expression.
Why?
Like just trust me that I'm gonna put you in a good light and it's gonna be fire.
Like this
But
shit
shout out to
wasn't no
Patrick.
cursing. Like,
Yeah, we
Y'all
didn't curse,
tag,
man.
y'all tagged them, so that's more than enough. You
Yeah.
can see that.
Bro, you'd be surprised. Like when you tag brands and shit, like sometimes it works out. Bro, like it's been a few things we've done that like we'll have everybody tag them and like it'll work out. Like we did an episode, like one of the first things we did an episode with Fair Quan. I know who that is.
Nah.
He's a rapper from like Newport News. He was like really big like 20 years ago. He was on Nas's album. He had a song with Nas and shit. It's called Just a Moment.
Just a moment.
He's like a legendary rapper. You probably seen this. Turn down. Go to his part just so you can see what bro look like. Can we please
this
have a
song?
moment of silence? Silence.
Oh, for
yeah.
real? That's him on the hook.
That's him on the hook. He had a verse too, I think.
That's crazy.
That's him right there. But we did an episode with him like 3 years ago. So that was like one of our first like big yes for us. And he told us the whole story of how he went to New York, did link with Nas, recorded the whole shit, all that. But we had everybody tag him, and then that shit worked. He reached
that's
out.
what-
So we'll be doing that, bro. Like we'll just and sometimes it's like it can give your like fan base like not purpose, but it can kind of guide them. Like, cause you can have support, but it's like unguided. It's like, what are we really doing here? Like, you just liking my post,
Facts.
you comment, which is still fire, but like,
What's the real
you can kind of
relationship?
guide that energy towards a goal.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I feel that.
I was also going to tell you guys too. So when you were mentioning like quality is everything, right? Most brands, most clothing brands, most fashion brands, they drop stuff that they want you to wear as like, you know, this is your nice clothes. Like they want you to wear it out and all that, right? So I've been telling this idea to a few like fashion designers. No one's done it yet. I've been talking about this for like 2 years. Instead of doing that, dropping a collection is called the Around the House collection. So this is clothes that you're supposed to wear. It might be cheaper, you know what I'm saying? It might be a little less quality, but it's like it's meant for you to wear around the house and fuck up.
That's hard though.
And it's like also like
That's hard.
it's the way that people will get the most use out of your clothing. Because if I buy like a nice jacket, I might not wear it every day. I might wear it on some
Yeah,
nice
you only
shit.
gonna wear it on occasion.
But if I wear something some around the house shit, I might wear it every day.
all the time, yeah.
That's a fact,
I feel that though. We'll go crazy on
good
some shit
idea,
like
though.
that too. I ain't gonna
Around the
lie.
house collection. I'm trying to tell you.
Photo shoot,
Run with it,
roll
bro.
out.
Nobody's been listening to me.
We might have to run with that.
Nah, I fuck with it. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, look, y'all.
fuck
Y'all
with it.
heard it here.
Fact.
That shit just comes with stains and shit. It's like
Okay.
ketchup stains on it already.
Nah, that's
Comes with
tough.
pet hair on it.
That's tough though. I ain't gonna
I
care.
also seen you guys did. I think this was 2020. I wrote it down. 2023. Y'all did a workshop. How to make your own T-shirt using a silhouette
silhouette.
machine.
Yeah.
How was that? Will you guys be doing any more workshops?
Most definitely.
Definitely are doing more
Most
workshops.
definitely. That's another key thing. Like,
Definitely want to do the workshops. Aim towards the workshops. I want to aim it towards the kids that's coming up now, like the future entrepreneurs, the kids with the ideas just don't how to plan or know how to go about it. And we're gonna be there to provide what they need to figure it all out.
yeah, cause that shit really, like, the people I was interacting with, it was like, damn, I ain't even know y'all was gonna come here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't, like, when I was seeing certain names and shit pop up, I ain't know the people. But it's like seeing the people that came, I'm like, damn, like, y'all really, you know what I mean, want to do something different. And it, like, you know, that meant a lot to me. Like, it was touching. I ain't gonna care. It was touching. Like, so, like, yeah, cause that's really what we into. Like, we into, like, changing lives, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, you know, I feel like inspiring, you know, can save a life. You know what I mean? Like, maybe not literally, but you feel what I'm
probably could,
saying?
though,
Like,
even
yeah.
yeah.
But, like, real shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit, you know, just changes somebody's perspective. Like, it changes, you know, their life and their lifestyle and, you know what I mean, how they operate and all that. So,
Especially with creative stuff, bro, because it's like, for most people, this is how it was for me, like, personally, like, in the beginning when I started creating stuff, like, none of my friends or family did creative shit.
Facts.
So I just felt like alone in this pursuit of trying to create shit. So when you really get around other people that do it, it's motivating.
Yeah,
facts.
definitely
Facts.
is.
Big
Definitely
facts.
is.
And like, I ain't gonna count. Like starting off, like when did you start doing this?
The podcast?
Yeah.
So I started the podcast in 2020, but I've been
Okay.
doing like different shit, like creative
Way
shit,
before
like
that,
videos
right?
since like 2009.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, bro, remember back then, like who was really doing shit?
So when I first started in 2009, I'm doing like skits, kind of like what I'm doing now, like
Yeah.
literally like, I don't know, was that 16 years ago? Fucking, I'm using my friends as actors and shit. But in those days, I remember the paradigm shift of people like thinking you have a chance. Because in the beginning, like if you're doing shit online, all your friends, everybody knows you like, bro, you have no chance.
Literally.
Like, you literally
Yeah,
look dumb. Stop
literally.
trying.
Facts.
But then there was a certain point where like social media got to a certain level and you start seeing like people from all over the world blow up for different shit. It's like so now the people that know you, it's like, okay, wait, you might actually have a
Yeah,
chance. Like,
bro,
keep going.
literally,
Like,
that's literally how it was. Like, I'm talking about friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, not really understanding. Even like Fofo, like we talking about Fofo, you know what I mean? Rasta, like,
Rasta.
you know what I mean? Like, I remember when he first started out, you know what I'm saying? His sound was so different. People were like, what the fuck is this? Like, you feel what I'm saying? But like over time, you feel me? Like they caught on. Like,
I swear to God.
yeah, shout out Fofo.
Hey.
Like, but that's just how it be like, even with the clothes, all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it take time for the world to shift sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Also, I almost feel like the fashion industry is harder to break into like than music. Like it's actually like really hard to build
Yeah,
a
it's
I ain't
successful
gonna lie,
fashion
the
brand.
fashion industry is oversaturated. So it's like
That's
you
everything
really-
right now,
Nah,
though.
You
that
just
is
gotta
like
be
that.
like with the
Everything.
fashion. You just gotta be unique.
yes,
Like,
original.
and then not even just being unique, just let your story speak for itself, and that speaks in your brand and what you do
Yeah.
as a human and what you provide as product, as far as merchandise, clothing, all of that.
But I ain't gonna lie, I do like I was thinking this shit earlier. I do like it is like oversaturated, but I fuck with the idea of people, you know what I mean, actually doing that shit. Like I like seeing, you know, these brands and you know what I'm saying? Sometimes shit might be corny or whatever, but it's still just like, you feel me? Like you doing that shit. Like I fuck with it because it's really, you know, it's a lane for everybody.
Yeah,
like
it's a
money for
community.
everybody.
It's a community for everything.
You know what I mean? Like
It's a community for everything, and also I feel like on oversaturation, like kind of in any industry, I feel like it's kind of a good thing because if you're doing something dope, right?
yeah.
And let's say you're doing something dope, and it's like nobody else doing it. People wouldn't really know like if it's good or not because it's the only thing. So just like
True.
it's like it's not good or bad. But now if you're doing something dope and it's like 10 other people start trying to mimic what you're doing or something similar, but their stuff isn't as dope, now it gives your stuff more perspective to why it's dope.
Fact.
Like you show why it's different than everybody
yeah,
else.
everybody else shit. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, fact.
it can be good, maybe like depending on how you look at it, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything is kind of oversaturated right now. If you
Yeah.
want to call it that.
But like you said, like the dope shit, you know what I mean, gonna last. Like you feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like for real, for real.
Time will tell all.
Yeah,
it
you know what I
will.
mean? Some people here today, gone tomorrow. Like, you know what I mean?
Do you guys pay attention to like the climb of other brands or like how other brands started? Like what's some stuff that maybe you learned from other brands and how they did it?
I ain't gonna lie, Kid Super. Like,
Yeah.
I've been watching him
Virgil.
for a minute. Yeah, Virgil.
Kanye.
You love Virgil. Like, yeah, Kanye,
Kanye,
too. Like,
like-
you know what I mean? All
And then
them.
even just like I got a couple of friends like my guy Kai, like just seeing him come up, and then like my guy Zara, like he does incredible music. He makes incredible music, but the merchandise he be creating
Yeah, you go
is
crazy.
on point. It's just
You go crazy.
we be trying to push him too. We used to push him, be like, hey bro, like you gotta push this product. Like you got a good market for your stuff. Like people be hitting you, blowing your phone up. Like just put the product out.
Facts.
And I mean, I can't say why he holds back. It's life, you know. People got their reasons, but you know, just to see everybody shine, that's pretty dope. But shout out to my guys that's really building from the start. Cause
Nah,
I remember when
facts, bro.
Kai started, and I was like, hey bro, we got a kiosk, bro. Right when we had the kiosk, I was like, bro, you can use this whole side of the wall for your merch.
Hold on, we had him at the kiosk?
I had him in the kiosk, yeah. I put him
I
on
don't
the
even
whole
remember
backside.
that,
He had the
bro.
whole backside with his shirts, his hoodies.
Was it the
Back when he
brown
did the-
shirts?
Yeah, the brown
The brown
shirts, and he
shirts.
had the snapback.
The orange hoodie.
Yeah,
Nah,
and the
was it
orange-
that?
It was the orange hoodie with the undefined, and he had the green one.
Damn,
It
that
a
was the
brick.
kiosk, bro.
Yeah, with the white t-shirts he had. Yeah, that was a minute ago.
Oh yeah, he been pushing for a minute. Then.
Yeah, and his
For a
brand
minute.
has elevated. He branched off from 444. He changed it. I think it's called Salons. I can't
Yeah,
remember. the
I'm not.
name.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
But-
talking about, is this Instagram 444 Kai?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I fuck with Kai, bro. That's a real genuine dude.
Real
I ain't gonna
humble,
lie.
man.
I fuck, bro.
Shout out to Kyle,
For
man.
sure.
Any other brands like you're paying attention to?
Like currently,
Or like how they kind of got their rise?
I mean, for real, like people like Kid Super for real. Like that's one who stick out. You know, I don't know if y'all tapped into Kid Super.
I'm not.
but
Look that up. See what that is.
Yeah,
where are they
Kid
based out
Super.
of?
he came a long way, bro. Like
Where are they from?
he from New York, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? But seeing him, I would tap into him a long time ago, probably like 2012.
That right there?
Yep.
Yeah, maybe like 2012 or some shit. You know what I mean?
It looks like some
And
some
his
high
shit-
end fashion.
Yeah, but like he trans, you know what I mean? He grew over time, like, but he always been real artistic with his shit. Like it's like a real, to me, it's like art pieces. You know what I'm saying?
I guess as far as streetwear, I feel like Desto Dub has been doing a
Oh,
really
yeah,
good
he
job.
took
He going
off.
crazy.
Cough
Yeah, he
syrup,
going
that's
crazy.
Straight from
Cough
the
syrup.
straight from the
Yeah,
van.
he had the
off the
van.
bag.
Yeah, he had the, yeah.
And he's
the
kind of one of the
bag,
people that
straight
has
from the van.
one of the not the one only, but like he has a physical location.
Exactly.
On
Yeah.
Melrose, I think,
Yeah.
and it works out for him because
Yeah.
that's where his demographic is already at.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe y'all's demographic wasn't just like naturally in Selden Market.
Yeah,
they
for
might come
sure.
there to see you, but it's not like a strip where they're like already there and now you're just like there too.
And like, you know what I mean? Yeah, you said he in LA, like, you know what I mean? That population, you know, the
Melrose.
audience, the market, it's just different. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, like Melrose be jumping. That shit jumping. Matter of fact, it'd be a lot of tourists on Melrose. For real. Like it'd be a lot of tourists and shit. So
Everything started with a sacrifice. He definitely had a sacrifice.
What he sacrificed?
Oh, just getting started, man. Like he didn't just end up with Melrose.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He was going around pushing his merchandise, you know, when the quality was at the quality before it was at the quality it is now.
fat.
You know,
His
everybody
quality
got to
went
start
down for
somewhere.
sure.
And just him getting into
For sure,
places
for
and the
sure.
people that he was able to connect with, where he just put them in the merch and then they were it and then it blew up. So everything take time. Like even Hellstar, the dude Shawnee, the owner of Hellstar, they say he used to work at Starbucks before,
Yeah,
and
I
then he
seen
did
that
his
shit.
drop. It went up. I think he said he was able to quit his job from that.
That's what I'm saying.
Everything starts from somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to
facts.
build that shit, bro. I did a pod with y'all know who Chaz is from Tuesdays.
For sure.
Yeah.
We did a
Shout
pod
out
like 2
Chaz.
weeks ago. That was
Hey,
a fire
Chaz
one.
going crazy.
Bro, he's going.
Chaz going crazy right
He
now.
told us
bro.
the whole story of how because it reminded me when you talking about you started out with the truckers on One Speed. That's kind of how he did. He started out with the hats.
Yeah.
That was his like blueprint, just getting them to people. He had got him to like Justin Bieber was wearing his hat. And
Yeah.
who was the other person? Chris Brown.
Yeah,
Chris Brown was wearing his shit.
Chris Brown.
And then he kind of, and then also it's like that kind of leads into like why I appreciate the scene out here and just local scenes in general, because like he really figured out his blueprint in the 757.
Yeah.
Then he took that shit to Vegas
Yeah.
and kind of did the same blueprint just in, a
Yeah.
bigger scene
Yeah.
now.
Now
Yeah,
he
for
over
sure.
here, he be in Paris doing shows
Yeah.
and helping choreograph events.
Now
and
he's
all
in
of
Paris.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely went up with it, man.
I actually
That's
just
what
linked
it
him.
takes.
Y'all know who Young Daisy is?
Young
So
Daisy.
Daisy is an artist. He signed the Taylor Gang. He actually hard. I actually
He's
did a pod
right
with him.
now. He's signed to Taylor Gang? Oh,
so I did a pod with him like last year or like 2 years ago with my boy Turtle in LA. And my boy Turtle be doing a lot of shit for Desto Dub too, like filming for him. But so I did a pod with Daisy. That's how we locked in. And he was in Paris like a few days ago. So I messaged him. I was like, yo, you should hit up my boy Chaz. He's in Paris too.
Yeah.
Then so I put him in a DM together, and they sent me a picture like they had linked up, or they sent me a video.
Fire,
I said, that's
bro.
fire.
Fire,
dope.
bro. And you put that together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
was
That's
cool.
hard.
Yeah,
That's
It's
cool.
hard.
dude.
when am I ever gonna know like two people that are in
In Paris at the
again
same
right now?
time.
Like,
Yeah, that's rare as fuck.
Oh, he be with Zay HD.
That's Daisy. Oh yeah, so he's the creator of the Woe, the Woe dance.
Oh,
Him?
for real?
Yeah, we got the whole story for that on the
Oh,
pod we did too. Yeah. So he did the Woe, and then like they kind of ran off with the shit. Like he doesn't really
Yeah.
get too much credit. Like from the masses, don't really know he did it, but yeah, he's the creator of the
It's
Woe.
always
always
like
be
that.
like
It's
that.
always
His
like
music is actually fire too.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised he hasn't blown up more, but
Yeah.
he's signed Taylor Gang. He's doing his thing.
That's hard though. Shout out him. I ain't
Shout
never
out
heard
Taylor.
of
Yeah,
him.
he's from Houston.
Oh, you from Houston too?
Yeah.
Damn, I gotta tap in.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
tap in.
Yeah, he was in this video in the what's the
this
song called
shit.
again? The Dit Remix. No, is this not? What's the original joint where the what was in?
They were hitting.
Was it with
Oh
Uzi?
yeah, they were hitting that. Oh, that's one of
Is,
them.
oh no, this is the video actually. Yeah. So he's in this shit.
I ain't gonna lie, I could never do
I
that
remember
shit,
seeing
bro.
The
that
woe?
video.
I never
I
knew
don't
how to
think
do
I know
that
how to
shit.
do it.
Like, I could never do that shit.
I guess. So you guys also y'all also vended at Wave Fest. How was that? We were there too. That was like one of our first. That was our first like live podcast to hit
For
us
real?
up. So we were there.
Man, oh yeah, I seen. I seen Chrissy. Yeah, I seen all y'all.
Yeah. How was that at Wave Fest?
It was cool. It was cool. It was a good experience. You know what I mean? I feel like them bringing that to the city was super dope. You know what I'm saying? That's what the city be needing, shit like that. But overall, it was a good experience though. I feel like we probably should have got more content when we was out there. But other than that, it was cool though. Like I rock with it. Hopefully they
y'all
do
sold
it
a bunch of
again.
shit. Business was well.
I ain't gonna say a bunch of shit, but you know, it was cool. So it was cool.
Okay.
It was cool.
Were you there with him too?
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, Rob was
He
there.
basically. I don't want to say.
It was cool.
Yeah, it was cool. Like we had a lot of people pull up, show love. Definitely was a lot of people there. You know, definitely had a lot of traction.
Mm-hmm.
So what we didn't make up with in sales, we made up for in traffic,
Networking.
like
You know what
networking,
I'm saying?
like getting our name out there, getting people to follow us, go to the website, sign up,
Yeah.
and all of that. So it was pretty dope. It was a nice event. Shout out to Wave Fest.
Yeah, that
Wait,
shit
shout out
was
to
hard.
Wave Fest, Creative Nation. Hell yeah. I
We
appreciate you
did-
guys.
I was about to say we did something in the water too.
Yeah,
I was gonna ask you about that because I was
Both
there.
times.
I was
Both
there,
times.
but like, I
Both
couldn't
times.
remember if I was thinking about somebody else. But I guess that was you.
Yeah, bro.
That
How
was-
that was the last something in the water.
Yeah,
The one
yeah, that
actually
was in
happened, 'cause I think
Virginia.
they just canceled it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, they just
yeah.
couldn't get it together. But
Yeah.
last year was definitely that was one of the highlights. Of
Last
the,
year was lit.
That was the highlight
That
of the
shit
year.
was
Like,
lit.
cat, like that really opened my eyes to
That
like
shit was lit, bro.
so much more. Cause I'm like, bro, we in
Facts.
something in the water right now.
You see
like,
what I'm saying?
and the traffic was going crazy.
Crazy.
It was buzzing. It was just it was everything you could have imagined. Like it was like the
Facts.
perfect. It was like that one perfect thing that
No cap.
because everybody come from
It
all
really
over
was.
just to come to this event and they see your stuff and then so many people coming up telling me they proud like because a lot of people I mean I wouldn't have said that I would have seen us being at something in the water, you know what I mean? So that was just dope, like just having that
That shit
experience. Waking up early in the morning, gotta be to the ocean front to set up, and you just anxious and you excited for
Fact.
everybody in the afternoon to come and buy some merch so they can wear it inside of something in the water,
Facts.
which was dope. Shout out to everybody that caught some gear and wore it inside.
That might have been
Yeah.
the last ever something in the water.
I hope not. I hope
You
not.
think so?
I don't know, man. People are saying some shit like Pharrell fed up with the city. Like, I don't know.
I just feel
That's
like
what
he
I
got a
felt.
lot going on for real. Like, you know? Like he
got
might
the
not have
Tiffany
enough
shit
time
now.
for that.
He just dropped the jewelry.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he doing other shit. Like, you feel me? I
Too
don't-
much for one person.
Yeah, like I
I mean,
feel like,
well, he has a team for something.
Yeah,
in the
he
water.
got a
He's not
team,
actually the
but-
one that's doing all that shit. Like I actually
Yeah.
met with his team for something in the water. I met this dude Robbie, and I had a
Robbie.
meeting with Robbie and Alec. Robbie is like Pharrell's right hand man for something in the water.
Okay.
He's like really the one doing all that shit.
yeah.
But yeah, when you start doing like big stuff and you have a lot going on, you pretty much have a team for everything.
For sure.
You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
for
So
sure,
it's-
for sure.
You can't do everything by yourself.
No.
But I think the city is just doing too much with all these deadlines and trying to kind
Mm-hmm.
of tell Pharrell how to do what he knows how to it's like,
yeah, fact. Like we know he gonna come with it.
The
Yeah.
numbers
He gonna
speak
come
for
with it,
itself.
bro.
I don't
Like,
understand.
yeah, he gonna come with it. I support it for real, for sure.
Shout out to P.
For sure. Hell yeah. I appreciate you guys. Is there anything else you want to touch on? Anything else you want to lead the people with? When's the next pop up?
Man, get up off your ass and make something happen. That's what I want to say. You know what I mean?
Find
Like
your purpose, stick to it, and make it happen, man.
facts, bro. Don't
We
keep
all got-
procrastinating. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know how much longer you got. Like just go ahead and make it happen. That's how I feel.
You got to start from somewhere.
Yeah.
So make it count while you do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on, when's the next pop up? Anything planned? Anything in the works? When's the next event?
Yeah, so like spring drop coming soon. You know what I mean? We probably do like showroom type vibes. You know what I mean? But it is also something else in the works too. I ain't gonna say too much about it, but you know, you'll see it.
If y'all are down, I kind of want to do a skit with you guys and with the U-Haul.
Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's
Some
do that.
cool shit we could do with that.
Let's do that. I fuck with that for sure.
Hell yeah. I appreciate you guys. I will put the website, we'll put all these guys' links in the description. Check out Bleubeing, man. They got some shit. Yeah. If you're watching this, we appreciate you for tuning in.
He did.
Yeah, we'll see y'all soon.
Shout out Off World.
Yeah,
Come on.
shout out Off-World, man. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.